Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers.
Set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60. 40 got. 40 got. 53. Ready.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll find the rookie from Oregon, Terrence Ferguson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Stafford will throw here on 3rd and 1. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
Ready. Stop.
On the give, it's Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Rams 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Stafford. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5. It sets up 2nd and 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That one, taken in. Who's got Nakua? Touchdown, L.A. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return is Ricky Pearsall. an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Get set, get set. Rounds up.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Now a 3rd and 2.
Get set, get set.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. That's to the left side, pulled in by Higbee. And he's going to be out of bounds, up at the 25-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Rams.
First down, Stafford. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That one good for 29. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
6-yard line.
They'll go with Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. Stafford working from the pistol. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Rams first down.
13 yards on the
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Vontae Adams, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. Botds are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. On comes Thomas Morstead. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
53, ready.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
2nd quarter now, Rams in control of the football. As they've got it 3rd and 9 to begin. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down,
White.
Los Angeles.
180.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Kyron Williams, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. And this would set the new standard, a 67-yard attempt. Expected. This one's not going to get out. It's no good. And And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll get this one out to his fullback. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
Purdy now on second down. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third down, Purdy. And that is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And that'll set up fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Here's Purdy. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's fourth down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on fourth down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Off the play fake, Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the Rams' 47-yard line.
Outside.
Here's Purdy. Going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender body was man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 11.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. To throw once more, it's Purdy. And hauled in once again, it's Ayuk. That's number 40 on the season for him.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Uno.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Get set.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He pulls it in around the 5.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Get set.
3rd and goal. Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. His 4th TD grab of the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Now a first down throw for Stafford. That's hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Outside. Outside.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Get set. Get set. Up.
On first and 10, it's Purdy.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Outside. 118. Watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This a 57-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Stafford now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Pearsall going to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first.
We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Get set. Get set. Up.
They'll go play action with Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Second and 10. A run here with McCaffrey. He'll push forward for about a yard. He's brought down by Kobe Turner. Third and 9.
Third down and 9.
Get set. Get set.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Get set. Get set. Uno.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 41. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 41, here's second and 6. Another run here for Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, 49ers.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Watch out. Start.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. He'll work forward for a couple. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Get set. Get set.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the 49ers are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. bootleg. It's Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is third down.
Here's a third down and 4. A give, and here comes Williams.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
From the 33, here's second down and a yard. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Washington.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short game. It is second and 9.
Right there. Get set. Get set. Watch out.
They run once more with McCaffrey. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
Outside. Watch out.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Well, sent in motion here. On first and 10, Stafford. That's called in on the left by Nakua. Here's 2nd and 4.
Set. Red 80.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Set. Blue 60. 32.
Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Set.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll complete it to Evans. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
That's another Rams 1st down.
Middle.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Monday. Look at.
They'll run it with Williams. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
Tackled at the 9-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
9. 50. Hey.
It's another run here for Williams. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
It's a gain of 3. And this is 3rd down.
Now Stafford. They're called in at the 2. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. Ready, team. Watch out.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Outside.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 34-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Ready, team.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
Throwing is Purdy. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Watch out.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard
Ready,
line.
team. Watch out.
Back to throw. Purdy. He's got it at the 7. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down. 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead. And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ready, team. Watch out.
They'll run with Robinson. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Outside.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd down, goal to go.
Get set. Get set. Final rounds up. Up.
They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. As 4th downs looming.
Field goal of 39-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out. But it's not over. Remember, they've still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
Ready.
On first down, Stafford unloads downfield looking for McCool. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
That's out wide to Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, L.A.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Throwing again is Stafford. Right back to Williams. They connect again. Now it's second and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 7-yard line.
Again, it's Stafford. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Kind of interesting. You don't see a lot of teams play dime personnel down here in the real low red zone, Mike, but great job by the defensive coordinator anticipating pass, right personnel, right coverage, and really muddied up that back end for the quarterback.
Ready.
Stafford will throw here on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here is 1st and 10.
Get set. 18. What's up? Pop.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Get set. Pop.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now Purdy. That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him.
And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked up by Quinton Lake. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They get the victory away from home in the division. This was so valuable. And they'll get another shot.